just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. First and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On play action, Young. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
On first down is Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal. Here's Young. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. One of the tight ends in motion right. Mahomes now on second down. And that one incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Sideline at the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Young. His throw left side is complete. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play. Third down, 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Young. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. First down and more inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So they take it the distance. The running back carrying it. Greg, looks like a little EA college football type play, but we see more and more of it in the NFL every day.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to the play is the threat of the quarterback pulling it and keeping it himself. You see the defender on the end of the line. That's his read. He gets caught flat-footed. Next thing you know, the running back has it through the crease, and he's gone.
This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Up the sideline at the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll run right side with Pacheco. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. The give to White. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's White. Here's their punter now. as he is on to punt for KC. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. The drive will start on the ground. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. McBride is the motion man. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. The extra point, up and good. And the Chiefs get back in it. It is 21-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's his first down of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's Young to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas. To throw, Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Butker's kick is good. And the Raiders tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. McBride is the motion man. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report. It's all yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. McBride is the motion man. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll take this up to the 30. A pickup of 5. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll find his running back, White. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with White. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice answer to...
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2nd conversion.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go with the counter on 1st down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5. 3rd down and 9. Here's Young. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raider 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A run now on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the give, this is their fullback. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Harrison Butler on for the field goal. A 51-yard gain.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Raiders. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the 2nd.
They just first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they locked down another home